Are you a business owner looking for real advice and input? You're in the right place. From concept to launch to growth, funding, and beyond. Welcome to Startup Hustle with your hosts. One once sold a business for $150 million. The other, the author of $1 Million Bedroom. Here are your hosts of Startup Hustle, Matt DeCoursey and Matt Watson.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 'Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it.
And we're back. Another episode of Startup Hustle. Matt DeCoursey here with Matt Watson. Hi, Matt.
Hey, man. And when you say we're back, you mean we this time for sure.
A whole lot of we, man. This is a very special day here at Startup Hustle. And, our family, much like your family, Matt, the Startup Hustle family is also growing. We have some new members. I know you have one new family member, but we're about to tell the world about three new family members that we're going to be adding to Startup Hustle. So, I think overall, so what am I actually talking about? Well, we're expanding our programming lineup. We are going to add some new hosts and some new shows. This has all gone so well over the last 2.5 years and nearly 350 episodes. And, Matt, what do you want to say before we start the announcement ceremony?
It's been an amazing run of over 300 episodes of this, which is really crazy to think. And I'm just excited to add some more hosts to the lineup here and bring some, differing points of views, amazing guests that these people know, and they can drop some additional knowledge. And I'm really excited to actually spend more time maybe listening to the podcast, and listening to some of these guests. So, because I'm not going to know what they said. So I'm going to be excited to listen.
Yeah. And, overall, and this has been something that we've been working on for quite a while. We put a lot of time and consideration into it. And the reason for that is we want to respect the hustle. We want to, for the listeners, we knew that there were other people out there, other amazing entrepreneurs, founders, people, just influencers, whatever you want to call them, that had an amazing story to tell, and they had access to a lot of really awesome people. So we're trying to bring a different angle, a different perspective, and try to make this the most well-rounded show. Now, you're going to start hearing episodes inserted in the lineup that are going to not have Matt and Matt on it. And, so we're doing this episode so that isn't a surprise. But without further ado, I think we should go ahead and start announcing. So would you like me to be the leadoff?
Absolutely. Ladies first.
That's true. So our first new host is Lauren Conaway. And I've had the pleasure of getting to know Lauren over the last several years. Lauren is here in Kansas City. She is the founder of InnovateHER KC, and that is a women's group. They focus on technology, entrepreneurship, a whole lot of different stuff. She's got a whole lot of members in her organization. I have known Lauren from her time when she was with Startland News and a whole lot of other stuff. She's very passionate, very professional, and has a history of creating content. So Matt, what has your experience been with Lauren over the years?
I've seen her at a few different events, and I think she's been great around the startup community in general and a lot of different events. And I think she definitely is very passionate about startups. And, she definitely has the hustle. So excited to, see her perspective and her viewpoints and, all the great people that she knows and guests that she'll recruit. So I think she's going to help bring a lot of great content to the podcast. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Now, fortunately, we had a chance to catch up with Lauren, and Matt and I welcomed her to the show. So let's go ahead and take a few minutes and hear what Lauren has to say about joining the Startup Hustle family. Lauren, hello, and welcome to the Startup Hustle family.
Yes, I am so excited to be here today. I'm excited to be here tomorrow. I'm excited to see what we are able to accomplish as part of this amazing startup hustle thing that you have built. So thank you. I'm psyched.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lauren. We're excited to have you as a host and bring your enthusiasm and points of view and all these special guests I'm sure you'll bring with you. So we're very excited for that, and I'm sure our listeners are really going to enjoy it.
Well, I certainly hope so. I do have to say that, I mean, as you well know, I have been a fan of the Startup Hustle podcast for a while. I've known you guys for a little while. Been a guest on the show. Do want to get a redo on the money gun from my previous appearance, because that did not go well. It just kind of went.
We're going to need a virtual money gun now, I think.
So I want a rematch. I'm just saying. And I think I also lost the game. I think you won the music game, by the way.
Mixtape.
So
I missed the money gun, by the way. I really missed the money gun. So now, Lauren, I just want to get. We'll definitely bring that back. It'll require a trip to the office. Now, I want to give you the mic for a few minutes, and I'd just like you to once again reintroduce yourself, tell the listeners who you are, and more importantly, what your future episodes of Startup Hustle will be centric around, or what you plan on bringing to the community.
Yeah, well, so I'm really excited to see that. So first, I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about kind of where I'm coming from. So I am founder and CEO of an organization called InnovateHER KC, and we are a 2,400 member strong women's leadership community here in Kansas City. We serve women in the verticals of entrepreneurship, community activism, civic engagement, the arts, and education. And so the women that we really serve, they are fundamentally leaders. So for the show, for Startup Hustle, I am hoping I want to talk to women leaders about their journeys, company founders, women who have published books, women who speak, have speaking engagements, women who have kind of been forging their own leadership journey. And I want to talk to them, shine a light on the work that they do, and hopefully get some insights into their leadership journey, what they've done, what works for them, and how that can translate to other people's, to listeners' lives. That's my hope.
Yeah, we're really excited for that angle too. As we moved forward and really laid out the concept to adding hosts to Startup Hustle, we wanted to try to find people like yourself. We're super excited with the 3 new hosts that are joining. With you, Roy, and Andrew are really going to bring some amazing content. We're going to see a much wider and broader range of guests, topics, and insight. And I'm really excited about that. And for those of you that are listening, if you want to learn more about Lauren, there's a link in the show notes to her organization, InnovateHER KC. And you'll be hearing from her on the reg. You want to say anything else on the way out, Lauren?
Just that I am so very excited to be a part of this family. I love the hosts that you have been introducing, and I love the work that you do. So I'm really excited to talk innovation and leadership and womanhood and see where this takes us. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, well, once again, thanks for joining the family. And everyone, that was Lauren Conaway.
Yeah, thank you, Lauren.
And that was Lauren Conaway, everyone. Really excited to have her join the family. So, and here we are. Let's move on down the road. So, I know I went first, but I'd like to introduce the next host, because it's someone that I've had the privilege of spending a lot of time with over the last couple years. It's someone that I have a huge sense of belief in, and it's the founder of a company that you and I together, along with Full Scale, have made a pretty significant investment in. So our second new host is Roy Scott, the founder of Healthy Hip Hop. Matt, what do you have to say about Roy?
I first met Roy probably 8 years ago with his partner, Reggie, right? That's his name. And they were doing a kids show, making us all sing and dance and laugh and all this stuff. And then, we kind of got to see how that morphed into more and more of the healthy hip hop story of trying to bring that to school kids and everybody else around the world. So I got to meet him where he kind of started out doing these music things for kids. So it's cool being able to see his journey. So it's cool.
Yeah, and I've spent quite a bit of time with Roy over the last couple of years, working as, I would say, a mentor slash advisor in some ways. Full Scale, the company that Matt and I own together, has invested in Roy's company, and Roy. And ever since that started, Roy has just been off to the races because he has continued to win grants, awards. He just Healthy Hip Hop and Roy just completed the Techstars Atlanta Social Impact Accelerator, getting ready to do some really amazing stuff. We helped him create an entire content delivery network for the Healthy Hip Hop brand. And, I had a chance to sit down with Roy for a couple minutes and talk to him about his addition, about becoming a member of the Full Scale family. The Startup Hustle family. I guess he is kind of a member of the Full Scale family as well, but this is what Roy had to say. Roy, welcome to the Startup Hustle family, baby.
Hey, what's up with it, Deco? Glad to be here. You already know.
Yeah, man, I got to say we're excited to have you. And, on behalf of the other Master Watson, very excited about the shows that you're going to bring. We're excited about our whole entire lineup. And, with that, I think it's time to refresh the listeners about who you are and maybe let them know what your future shows are going to be about.
Absolutely. So, I'm Roy Scott, founder and CEO of Healthy Hip Hop, and we are the Sesame Street of the 21st century. So, what I'm going to be bringing to the table is just a lot of diversity, talking about, culture. We're going to be talking about sports. We're going to be talking about, fashion, a little bit of everything, but just all tying it back into entrepreneurship and just, a lot of amazing founders who are doing some incredible work within the community.
Man, that's really exciting. Now, are you excited?
Oh, man, come on. I live for this, man. I live for this. So Startup Hustle has already been making moves. I've been featured there. So now to actually be a part of this, to actually, be in the family and be one of the people that are doing the podcast. Come on, gets no better than this.
Yeah, I know. Once again, we're so excited. Now, I did tell the audience earlier that you're wrapping up the stuff with Techstars, and you might be the last of the 3 new hosts to get an episode out, but they're definitely coming.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's been a whirlwind, man. Coming out of Techstars, trying to make the most of that momentum with fundraising, also getting the business to become profitable and scaling up. So it's been a lot, man. But I really believe this is going to be a big part of the journey with Startup Hustle, and man, we're ready to make this thing happen.
Awesome, man. Anything else to tell or announce the listeners while you're here?
Just know, man, it's going to be fun. I'm going to be silly. I'm going to be serious. It's going to be a little bit of everything, bro. So I'm really going to bring my personality, show another side of me, and just how really interactive and goofy I can be, but also really matter of fact and getting shit done.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I saw some of the first people that you have booked for shows, so really looking forward to that. And speaking of shows, I'm going to get back to mine. Thanks, Roy.
Let's do it.
All right, and that was Roy, and excited to have him as a host, and I am so praying that he interviews PJ Panda. I really want PJ Panda on Startup Hustle. So, so who do we got next?
Well, I'm going to let you go ahead and announce host 3 of 3. There's only one left, so
right.
I'll let you go ahead and let you go ahead and make that intro.
All right, so our next host is the esteemed Andrew Morgans. He's been on the podcast a lot of times talking about e-commerce and Amazon, and he's definitely an expert in the field. And e-commerce is such a big part of all things digital, and a lot of startups that are trying to create different things and sell them. So he definitely brings important content and point of view to the show, to our listeners. And I'm just hoping I can figure out how to sell something on Amazon, so I can figure out how to spend more money on Amazon. My wife, everybody's spending all my money on Amazon, man. All these boxes keep showing up. So I got to figure out how to make some money on Amazon. So I'm just hoping to learn.
We've spent so much time in the past on the show talking about the importance of having co-founders that are experts at the things that you're not. And if you look at our 3 new hosts, that's exactly what we've done here. Andrew is going to help bring insight. Amazon does 54% of e-commerce, and that's something. I mean, I don't know anybody that knows more about selling stuff on Amazon than Andrew. And I think Matt and I can both admit that, we're experts at buying stuff on Amazon, maybe not so much at selling stuff on Amazon. So bringing someone in that has a strong understanding of that, it really completes our new trio of hosts. I'm really excited. Now, we had a chance to sit down with Andrew and hear what he had to say about joining the Startup Hustle family. So here that is. Andrew, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the Startup Hustle family.
What's up? I'm excited to be here.
Man, we're glad to have you. Yeah. Yeah. So once again, welcome to the fam. And, I think that what we wanted to do is just kind of visit with everyone for a couple minutes and give you a chance to reintroduce yourself. I know you've been a guest several times on the show, but as a host, let's make sure everyone knows who you are and maybe give us a brief rundown about what you plan on doing during your episodes of Startup Hustle.
Of course. What's up, hustlers? I'm excited to be back, and I'm excited to be a new host on the show. I've loved being a guest, and I'm just really excited with what I've got planned for content for the show. I think we're going to have a lot of fun talking about e-commerce, Amazon, entrepreneurships and startups around that space. I have a lot of cool guests I'm excited to bring on the show.
Yeah, and give everyone once again your background, who you are, your company, and some of that other stuff too.
Yeah, so I'm the founder of Marknology. I've been helping brands for about 8 years on Amazon. We have a small team here in Kansas City. That's how me and Matt got linked up. We mainly focus on helping brands navigate essentially e-commerce from social media and websites connecting to Amazon and its play in that. Worked with over 300 brands. We're an Amazon agency partner as of January 1, 2020. So a lot of fun things going on. Essentially want to bring a lot of that learnings and what I've been learning over the last 8 years in regards to e-commerce to the show. And some of those success stories along the way, some founders that I think are just fantastic that I've worked with. I can really share some of their insights in the e-commerce space.
Well, thank you, Andrew. And back to the show. See you soon.
Thanks.
And that was Andrew Morgans, everyone. So really quick, it was a real quick episode today. Overall, I think that the listeners, everyone is going to be really, really happy. If you don't like Matt, then the three new hosts are going to help you fix that problem. We're going to also have some things, we've done movie night in the past and some other things. We're going to invite the new members of our family to get involved in future movie night episodes. And, you'll hear there'll be a little cross contamination here every now and then, but I couldn't be more excited about the new hosts that we've added. You're going to start hearing more episodes of Startup Hustle. We're going to be moving towards a true daily publication. That's right, people, 7 days a week. That's not going to happen right away, but we are moving towards that. And like Matt said, I'm looking forward to, Matt is the reason that I don't listen to the show as much. Wait, is that me or you?
Yeah, both.
I don't know. I mean, So I think that this is going to be a huge hit. I'm looking forward to all of the people that they're going to bring on the show and learning more about what not only they have to say, but the guests they have to say. So there you go, everyone. That's our announcement. Look forward to hearing more from us and our new hosts in the future. See you next time.
Thanks, everybody.